My favorite one working in film? Boy. You know, I think that working on Nightmare on Elm Street 4 was a blast. That was, it's the one that I wrote a book about first because there was something about the synthesis of the energy of all these people that moved forward better than most. I think it was, just overall, that was my favorite experience. Early in my career, I was construction coordinator on a couple of things. You have the production designer and the art director, and they will get to you a set of drawings for the concept that they want, and then you have to build it, and you have to pull together the construction of it. So you would have a group of carpenters and painters and plasterers and you would build the sets. I did quite a bit of work on Mortal Kombat, and I did do my favorite set. My favorite individual set was on that, and that was the Scorpion's Lair in Mortal Kombat. Because I conceived that, I built it according to, basically what we did is we set up in an aircraft hangar. I put up a set of steel. I built a hard steel set of scaffolding, and then I came up with the concept of the ladders and the bodies and the cobwebs and all the rest of that off of a photo in National Geographic, and we did a 100-foot high set, 130 feet deep, 100 feet wide, just for that sequence. That was all practical, and it was enormous. And it was basically built with 10 condors that went all the way up to the ceiling. Started with the smallest stuff away from the camera, and then worked their way down with with load after load after truckload, literally truckload after truckload after truckload of bamboo. And that's how that set came about. And I just loved the way that it went together, and the way that it looked in the end was amazing. This has actually been very interesting for me. I had retired for 4 or 5 years and moved up to Washington and to be around my grandchildren. And I got together with Jeremy Brown, that guy, and Jeremy.
What do you want, Nick?
Come here, stick your head in here.
Come say a few words. I know you didn't want to see yesterday with CJ.
Just say hi.
Hey, what are you doing?
With this guy.
I don't know who
this guy
is.
Sucked me into this. And in order to, he sucked me into like doing a fan film. And he asked me a horrible question. He said, well, what do you think we're doing wrong? And I told him. And so then we all started again. And we made Vengeance. And I tried to explain those things from the studios that they learned over a period of 100 years, and we weren't reinventing the wheel, but we were kind of retreading we were kind of using the best of the old and new, and the thing is working with I love youth. I love just, enthusiasm. The thing is you have to have a lot of enthusiasm to be working on a fan film. And compared to like the vast quantity of bitter old burnouts that I worked with, it was interesting to be with people who are only there because they want to be there. And boy, that made a difference. And with them, with their enthusiasm and my experience, I think that we really truly made something amazing. It's that fan thing. Let's put it this way. Keeps me young. I'm kind of a 7-year-old trapped in a 62-year-old body, and I respect the 7-year-old a lot more than I respect the 62-year-old. And I do not really play well with people who are my age. So that's the answer. I don't feel old, and coming to a place like this I love the raw emotion of being a fan and being young and being a fan.